What up?
It's
Good?
time for another episode. Y'all tap in. How y'all feeling?
We good. Ready.
I'm excited.
I'm waiting on these messages. Y'all tap in too.
Tap in, y'all. Where y'all at?
Yup.
We got some exciting stuff for y'all today. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Yep,
Yeah.
go on, hit the intro. Let's get this thing going.
Let's go.
Let the producer do it with the hands.
Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a street.
Y'all, I really wish y'all could see the behind the scenes back over here.
Oh man.
Y'all, this episode finna be crazy. We got somebody here who's ready to talk they talk, but we gonna get into that a little later. But I know y'all waiting on that top 10. So
Wait. Before we run that though, I'm just gonna let y'all know this is not a top 10. I don't know what y'all was on players this past week.
Bruh.
No, low key.
But these boys went dunk,
So you did more than 10?
dunk crazy, alley-oop crazy.
Did you do more than 10?
I just had to do highlights because
highlights?
I couldn't narrow it down to 10, bro.
No,
because
yeah.
once it got down to it, I was like, bro, there's no way this could be off top 10.
And somebody would have felt disrespected if they weren't on there. And
Somebody always feeling some type of way, but that's a whole nother story.
I get it though, because in all fairness, it was more than a top 10.
Yeah.
They was going crazy.
Yeah, this week.
Good job,
crazy.
Darius. That's a good job.
You know, had to make an executive decision. So let's check it out. Let's see.
Man.
Y'all see what I mean? Like, now y'all see why I said like I couldn't really have narrowed that down. Like,
you ain't putting none of my boys in there this time though.
No, it was an accident. That's why I said I was overwhelmed. Okay, because I could tell you there was one where Josh got a dunk, and he should have been in there.
It's all good.
And then also, I think there was one where Lance shot from the other end of the court, where he probably could have been in there too for that.
Yeah, Lance, he had a deep, like a
deep
yeah,
three?
it was a deep, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it was,
Yeah.
bro. It was overwhelming, bro. Like I literally had to just like find what I could and like.
How Darius gonna steal? Well, first of all, I stole the line first. But are you not entertained? Because I said it, and now Darius. But
Yeah,
I stole the line from Shaq. So.
Y'all stole it from Shaq, and
Yeah,
Shaq stole it from Gladiator. History lesson.
Oh yeah, look, I will too from Pluto. Because I said something about him shooting from Pluto.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Who had more dunks, the Warriors or the Chargers? I think the Chargers did. Because Tate had like three. Tate had like three. Rock had like three. Chargers. Mason had two. Amari had one.
I thought Mason had three.
Mason had two.
Okay.
Mason had two. Amari had one.
And somebody else got one.
Barlow got one too.
Jaden and Barlow.
Jaden got one.
I believe so. Yes, sir.
How I missed that one?
Yes, sir.
And how was that not?
I don't know, Darius.
There's too much going on, man. How's
y'all don't? Hey, that's my homeboy.
Y'all showed out this week, bro.
Literally.
Yeah.
Hey man, I be trying to tell y'all, help a brother out. If y'all, have a top 10 nominee or something, send me a screenshot or something. It'll help out just a little bit.
The best thing to do is to take a picture of the clock, right? During that game.
I mean, yeah, but even better, a screenshot. Okay. If they go home, be like, oh yeah, this was top 10. And
okay,
I
got you.
Yeah, the sound effects. I'm animated. I gotta have a sound effect. Sky, bro, it just hit me. You got a new shirt on?
Yeah, this was under construction though. This under construction.
Oh, yeah, this was
tell us about it. I'm thinking about doing a whole collage, maybe the whole shirt collage. I'm not sure. So this was just a play on my mind right quick. So what you looking down at yourself? But yeah. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I think this is pretty tight though. Like how it's like everywhere. So there's a couple ideas.
This boy got the step and repeat on his shirt. No lie.
Yeah, so I might do front bag.
Man.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right, man. God, dog. All right. Well, where we at, Alicia? What we doing?
I think we got some what the ham sandwich moments too, right?
Yes, we do have a what the ham sandwich.
I'm gonna change it to turkey because I don't eat ham. But yeah, let's go.
What's the turkey sandwich?
It ain't gonna be the same. It'll be ham.
Give the pick and roll to Larry, but right there. Oh, Amari. Ball moving by the Wolverines and no good. Over to Josh. And that got right in there. Jay Steele going to work, floats it up and straight out. Oh, Josh with the spine tickler. Gary puts up the shot. Shot no good. And it's going to be Warriors ball.
Oh, we were supposed to put James.
Oh boy, what in the ham sandwich is what it was, bro. We had plenty of. We had some highlights of some lowlights,
bro. I don't know what the thing was with Sunday, but like the fumble where somebody was going up for a rebound and it would just like go through their hands and hit off their body. I was like, bro, what is going on?
It was like when you throw a ball to a baby, you know how to try to catch it. It was funny, man.
Yeah, this was funny. I had to make sure we got it back this week.
Back is talking about there's Josh.
No.
Hey, man, you don't quit hating on my boy.
He was no, you know why he said that because you said he didn't make top 10
I know
this
that's
week.
why.
So it's like,
I know that's why I said that. He always got shade. But you know, all kind of
but you know what though? I mean, it's a nice balance because Josh is Mr. Top 10, so it's nice for him to grace his presence on What the Ham Sandwich. You know, it's not annoying for him.
Absolutely.
He was under the rim, and we all know he pretty much plays way above the rim. So
it happens.
All right, Alicia. So what we about to do now?
All right, so we finna go to commercial real quick so we can go ahead and bring in our person who finna talk that talk, and we'll be right back.
We're here to unlock greatness.
What they say doesn't matter.
What I do defines me.
Respect is our currency.
Brotherhood is our culture.
What come between us? Nothing.
We are family. We are competition. We are Skywest Sports.
It's just the intro though. All right, we back. And we got Champ on the couch. What's up, Champ? How you feeling?
I'm here, man.
Absolutely, welcome.
Come talk to.
I told you from the beginning of before the first game, after that Blazers game, I need to come holler at y'all. I'm here.
You did. Well, it's good to have you here, brother.
Absolutely.
Appreciate to be here, man.
All right, so Alicia, what do we want to know from the man himself?
All right, so Champ, you are the newest coach with this SkyWest season. This is actually your first season with us. So just kind of give us an introduction as to how that happened, like how's the journey been so far?
Well, first of all, this league is a league that I didn't expect to find in Georgia. I had been here for like 2 years trying to find the most organized league that I can get into with the level of competition that I'm used to from where I come from. And yeah, man, it's been a blessing being here, man. It's competitive. I'm glad I can bring a different type of energy to the league. And I found out about it from Quinn from the Blazers and Lance from the Blazers. They was the first two people to tell me about it. They told me to come check it out. Quinn was like, I don't play nowhere else. SkyWest, that's my league right there. And Lance told me to come check him out when he was playing with y'all, Darius, with the Red Hawks. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't able to make it, but I did come to the Final Four when a couple teams that don't matter was going at it in the Final Four. I came and checked it out.
There goes the first one. It don't matter. It's the first one.
But yeah, man, and I knew from the beginning I even came and talked to y'all in the middle of the game. Remember, I think it was Sky. I came and talked to in the middle of the game. I mean, right after the game, in between games. I said, I got to be a part of this. And you guys gave me that chance, and we're here now.
Awesome. So tell me, how has it been like working with the Panthers? How's the team been for you?
I came into the Panthers and they gave me like they stuck their nose up at me a little bit when I first came, but I didn't realize the Panthers were a really close-knit group. And I can tell you from the very first practice, I told them that I challenged my best player before I challenge anybody else, because if he can accept the challenge, no one else on the depth chart can dispute anything that I'm asking them to do. And I told Jordan straight up, when I come in, if you don't play defense, you don't get to play. And I said this directly to him. I singled him out and I told him, I'm going to do this because you are the leader of the team. So I told him, I'm going to call you out, even though I've never coached you. Got to play some defense, or I can't play you the way you think I'm going to play you. And so Jordan, every week, whoever the best perimeter player is, Jordan said, I got him. I said, Jordan, I got to preserve your fouls for the second half. I don't care. I got him. And then we'll get to that. But and then the first trade that I made, it was with Josh, who's now also on the Blazers. I didn't go about it the right way as far as talking to the team, maybe talking to Jordan or whoever else is the leaders of the team, before we made the trade. And when I made the trade and told the team, it was a lot of blowback on that. So I had to make it up to him, and then I had to not even regain, but I dug myself a hole before I could even build that trust. So it took a little work, but 8 games in, I believe they trust me now. So it's all good.
Awesome. Well, we definitely love to see that. Now tell me, going forward, because we definitely have a few games left, like what is something that you do with your team to kind of build that trust or that confidence in you coming in, new, fresh to the season?
Well, being the head of the snake, so to speak, I don't make decisions without talking to the team. So if let's just say we just played the Blazers, I would ask them earlier in the week, hey, what we thinking, how we want to match up, how we want to play them, like defensively, what do we want to force them into doing, and what do we want to keep them away from? So it's a lot of dialogue within our group chat. And I have a team full of grown men. When I say grown men, there's no bickering back and forth. There's no side eyeing or sneak dissing or nothing like that. Everybody we have an open door policy. So if anybody got something to say, we talk it out as men. We just make sure there's a boundary of respect that we don't cross. So, it's really easy coaching these guys. They trust me. They had to figure out if I knew what I was talking about. But once they seen that I know what I was talking about, when we beat the Wolves for our first win, and they was like, okay, yeah, we got us a coach. So ever since then, it's like they lock in huddles. I mean, they even hit me up on side conversations. So it's been a blessing coaching these guys, and I'm glad I was able to be put in this position.
Well, that's amazing. Of course, we're definitely lucky to have you. So thank you.
Okay.
All right. And real quick, y'all, we finna go back.
Wait, before we go though, because y'all just talked to Chris James. This is ESPN, the ESPN version. I want to talk to Champ for a minute.
Politically correct.
Politically correct, because he was so kind to y'all just now. Like, being kind to one another. Yeah, I was like, you gonna catch it? Yeah, he was being kind to but I want to talk to Champ real quick, because Tyler said something and I'm just like, yeah, that's the kind of question I wanna know about. He said, Champ, what kind of belt did they want? You ever find out?
Lance, he showed me a picture of, I guess they call themselves the Sharks. Don't know where you get a shark from when you talk about a Blazer, but he sent me a picture of a shark in a human body with a shark head with a belt whooping a panther. So what I did was, I got people that know what they're doing with a computer. We reversed it, right? And we got it printed out and we put it on a belt. It was yellow and we put black stones on it. And I think I'm going to get 13 of them, 12 for all their players and one for a very special coach that they have. So it's on the way, Blazers. It's on the way.
Yeah, we definitely going to have to see that.
Take it away, Alicia. That's all I wanted.
All right. Thank you so much. And we'll hear a little more from you later on, but we're going to go to commercial so we can get into these recaps. Welcome back. Did you miss me? I know you did. So with that being said, it's a new season. Yes, we are here to eat. Okay, I know y'all think y'all want to watch a basketball game, but y'all are coming to eat. I mean, I hear it all the time, so it's cool. We're gonna have our regulars at the concession stand. Hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos. Yes, we're gonna have brisket. Okay, but with the new season comes new items. And we feel like we're gonna change it up a little bit for you. We're gonna have the option for brisket sliders. Those are actually shareable for those that can't, actually do a whole sandwich by yourself. Or, if you don't wanna look greedy, nobody's counting, right? But the biggest surprise that we have, slushies. Guys, do you see this? Let me pour it. You see how it hits that cup? Okay. Now that's good. Okay.
If you have kids, tell them to come over and get a slushie, because I'm a kid too, and this slushie is great.
So you make sure that you're in the building. After you pay to get in,
You know what the next stop's gonna be? The concession stand, okay? And make sure you stop by and see me, buy you some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then you can go in there and cheer for your team, okay? All right, so let's go Sky West basketball.
All right, Scott, welcome back.
What's up, man? Special coach, man. That's crazy talk right there, man. He said very special coach.
And this man said he just getting started. So it's gonna be a fun night. We need to get this thing rolling. It's gonna be a fun night.
All right, let's get into the first game recap. We had Wolves versus Titans.
God, man, tell me you don't come back on the couch.
You always hate talking about your team. I'll start.
I do.
I'll start. All right. So I will say one thing I can say about the Wolves. I'll start there. One thing I can say about the Wolves this season, when you have a team of vets, it shows in certain situations. Y'all missing a lot of people. You know, y'all are missing some of your depth. But it's kind of like y'all are missing some of your, okay, I'll say this. Y'all are missing bodies.
True.
But your depth actually is still there. Because you still got Miles, you still got Jay, you still got you still got people outside of your starting five. But what I've noticed the most about the Wolves this year, I don't think y'all look as efficient or efficiently dangerous as y'all did last year. But one thing I can say about y'all this year is that y'all find a way to win. It's like, because the game might look a little ugly, it might look a little whatever, but y'all still find a way to come out on top and play like veterans in key moments and win. And I got to shout out Rashad heavily when it comes to that, because I feel like there are moments where I've seen where the game could have gotten away or it could have been a little interesting or whatever the case may be, and Rashad will either give you a big time bucket or a couple of big time buckets that you need back to, because I'll tell you when it tends to happen. It tends to happen in moments where teams are they're making a run. And when they're making their run, a lot of times what happens with teams is they can't get stops while the other team is making their run. So they can't get stops. And then when they come back on the offensive end, they can't score. So now the other team creates distance. But what happens is whenever teams start throwing haymakers at y'all, Rashad activates. And now y'all are trading buckets as opposed to them scoring over and over and y'all not getting that. So I got to shout out Rashad because I feel like, and then also I heard Jay as well in y'all's huddle. And, he being that voice, like he's going to do what he does out on the court too. But being that voice, like, hey, because, Amari, he missed that wide open layup and then he had missed like 2 free throws and Jay was in his ear, bro, let it go. Like we need you locked in. You're a key piece. Whereas, you got some teams where people will be like, hey, man, why you ain't making free throws? Hey, man, why you ain't da-da-da-da? But it takes your vet to be like, hey, short-term memory, bro. Let that go. Keep shooting. Keep going to the hole. Whatever the case may be. So that's one thing about y'all. I think y'all have a great combination of young and veteran. So, yeah.
Yeah, first of all, I got to give a shout out to the Titans because they took us to the wire. We punched, they punched back. It was overall a good game. And their guard play is great.
Phenomenal. Yeah.
They have 2 great guards that they can catch fire at any time. So it was kind of some strategy going on as far as trying to deny certain people the ball. It's all kind of things that was going on. But a couple of things. Amari, he's our engine. He's really our engine. And we were on the sidelines because he literally was putting his head down because he was so disappointed in himself. And I know, we talk about Amari and, but he's passionate about winning. Like the dude's passionate about winning. If he's nothing else, he wants to win. And my thing is as a coach, you have to find out what makes him tick, and also you got to be able to encourage him in times when he's feeling down. Because not only that, he missed like 4 free throws in a row, which could have really almost cemented the game, at those times. So it really put us in a bind. But Dez also missed a free throw, an important free throw. So it's just trying to keep a positive atmosphere, because we know there's a lot of pressure at that line, and we can see because D. Allen is a great free throw shooter. You get what I'm saying?
Bruh.
He's a great free throw shooter. And I kid y'all not, and you can ask Goon. I literally told Goon, I said, he's going to miss this second free throw. I knew it. I just felt it. I felt it.
How you know he was going to miss that free throw?
I just felt it.
Because you might have been the only one in the gym that knew he was going to miss that second
You
free
can,
throw.
if Goon, if you're on here, dude.
I believe you
Yeah.
said it, but I'm just wondering, like, what brought you?
Goon believed he was going to hit it too, because Goon was kind of in that position, like, you know, like, man, we're going to have to go to overtime. And I said, Goon, he about to miss this, bro. Literally told him that. And he missed it. And I was just like, wow. I mean,
So what you feeling about the lottery numbers?
I should play it, right?
I'm like, what you feeling about the lottery numbers?
But
I don't play the lottery.
yeah, but it was a great game. But I want to talk about Amari. You already mentioned Rashad. Rashad he can be a menace sometimes, but at the same time, and what I mean by that is sometimes it seems like he just kind of goes out on his own and just like, I don't know if he's talking to himself or saying, all right, man, I'm gonna have to step up, I'm gonna have to do this. I don't know what he be doing, but he'll go off on the side, and I'm just kind of like, sometimes I'll be wanting to tell him to, hey man, come, but then I'm like, nah, that's what he does. To kind of, I don't know what he does, if that activates him. So I'm like, let me leave Shad alone, let him do what he's doing, because when he get in that mode, like, he starts going berserk.
Mm-hmm.
So I do got to give him credit, and also I got to give Dez credit.
For sure.
Because Dez, even though Dez likes to have the ball a little bit more, he likes to run more of a high pick and roll with Shad. He's kind of adjusted his game as well to the game plan that we have, you know, because at the end of the day, Shad he's pretty dominant.
Yeah.
He's a dominant guy. Now, and I know Backus is mentioning something about Josh as well, which the two games that we lost, we did not utilize Josh at all.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't utilize
He's
Josh.
X factor.
He's
just as much of an X factor as Amari is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have been actively giving him the ball more as well, which actually helps because it just brings his energy up, and it keeps him positive. And he was actually pretty vocal. He was way more vocal this game than most games. Because Josh doesn't talk very much, but he is very vocal. So, I mean, I got to give shout out to those guys. You know what I'm saying? And Goon, appreciate it, Goon. But overall, like I said, I can't say enough about the Titans. What they've done this season, period.
Mm-hmm.
They've done a great job. They've done a great job. A lot of games that they lost last year by close points, they're winning those games now. Now, their losses this year, how many they have? 3 now?
I think 3.
I think 3. All 3 of them were by 1 point.
Yeah. Yeah.
All 3 losses were by 1 point.
The Titans are legit. They are legit this year.
Yes.
It's like, last year it was just kind of like, the Titans, they might not. This year it's like, no, they are legit championship contending team. So definitely proud of the Titans. Don Julio activated in that game. They started talking to him. I was like, bro, but see, the thing is, though, they started talking to him first.
Yeah.
And I know y'all gonna talk about this later, but I ain't gonna be here when y'all talk about it. I'm gonna let Champ talk about it. But like, same thing happened with Jordan. Like, because you think about it, Jordan don't talk much. He just plays.
He plays good basketball.
Man, they got to talking to Jordan. The Blazers got to talking to Jordan, and bro went nuts from
not just Jordan. We'll stay tuned.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go into it because I'm not gonna take from that. But I'm just like, bro, it's certain people, like when you start talking, and me and Jordan actually had this conversation. It's like when people start talking, when you talk to certain players that have played high level basketball, it only focuses them because they're not. Most people, when people talk to them, they like, oh, I gotta prove that whatever you're saying is not true.
Right.
Players like that, they know it's not true. Right. So it's like, bro, I ain't got to prove nothing. I'm just going to keep hooping because you're distracted now, not me. I got you focused on me, not the game as a whole. So anyway, yeah, man, it was a great game. Titans a great team. You guys a great team. So, definitely kudos to all y'all for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this next game. We had Black Ice versus Warriors.
Man.
So I missed part of it, but I would just say this, man. They needed big fundamental for one. Black Ice needed big fundamental. They could not find any consistent offense outside of Rodney. Rodney was literally the only one that was. Why are you looking like that?
I'm just saying, man. It's it's big fundamental. You're right. You're right.
What you trying not to say over there? Because you look like you was about to explode. What?
So a lot of times a player like him, because he's very I guess aggressive in the way he does things, and it seems like he kind of is the guy that want to run everything in his way all the time. But when you look at it, them without him, they really needed him.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were missing that piece. So yeah, he can kind of be pushy. He can kind of want it his way. But I will say that he's a good. I call him a big fundamental for a reason, because he's fundamentally sound. He knows how to play the game, and he knows what to do and when to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes now, I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, sometimes I'm like, hey, bro, you need to like pass the ball a little bit more, or you need to do this a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So I will say that, but at the same time, they didn't look good without him.
And okay, and here's my thing, and I try to preach this all the time to my team, to other teams, whatever the case may be. Defenses know when you're not looking to score, or when you're almost afraid to score. You know what I'm saying? Like even like you have to put pressure on the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Rodney, whenever he touched the ball, that's pressure. Like right. I know if I don't guard up, he's probably gonna score.
Absolutely.
Most everybody else, even though he wasn't hitting, heat check was also putting what stop Sky. Stop Sky.
That name was given too early. I am now changing his name to Volume Shooter. All right, next. Keep going.
Okay.
And that's just to motivate him. I do this to motivate you. I just want to see the heat check come back, so you can earn that name back. It ain't been hot lately, man.
So you've been checking for the heat and it ain't been none?
Nah, man, it's been ice. It's the name of the team. So
all right, well, Malik, you heard that, bro.
Yeah,
prove him wrong,
please.
But the point that I was making in that is you have to put pressure on the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Malik was putting pressure on the defense as well, because they couldn't just let him shoot. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else, whenever they caught the ball, you could literally feel the Warriors defense just kind of relax, like, all right, whenever you're done, because I know you're gonna pass it off.
Mm-hmm.
Or I know you're gonna put up this shot that's not confident, or I know you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, take his name is crazy.
What? Hey, y'all know me.
Y'all be snatching me out of my thoughts with these comments, bro.
But y'all know me. Like I'm gonna be real. Like I gotta
Jordan,
put it on the shelf. Bro.
That is crazy, bro.
I gotta put it on the shelf though, because let's be honest. Let's be honest. What have y'all seen with your own eyes?
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. It was just funny that he pointed it out. You're not wrong. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to put pressure on the defense. So having Josh there, that's another person that puts pressure on the defense. This didn't make what the ham sandwich, but like, even Big Game James, like normally, he'll hit some, but he was throwing it up. Miss, catch it though. He was doing his best Angel Reese impression.
I think he had 5 offensive rebounds in one possession.
I'm telling you, he was doing his old Angel Reese impression. So it was just like,
hey, Shaq coming for you, bro. You better stop.
What?
I'm talking about Shaquille O'Neal.
No, yeah, that's his girl. I better chill out. Hey, I get him watching Sky West too. It's working me. But anyway, yeah, it's just one of those. Oh, and they say, and he went number 1. He did.
Bro, I was trying to not say nothing about that, but you called it.
Come on. I mean, hey, they say it. Then Black Ice have number 1 draft pick. What's his name? What he looked like?
Here we go.
Oh, see, this is what you started.
Hey, man, listen.
This is what you started.
With the truth?
Hey, man, look, you know I love. That's your job. That's your role. That's your role. But no, seriously though, I think that was the main problem in that game. Other than Rodney and Malik, there was nobody else putting any pressure on the defense. So, I mean, that's why you got a Warriors that's having fun, throwing lobs, dunking. I mean, and then on defense, that's a whole. Does he play in the league anymore, bro? Omar is crazy, bro. Omar, you
hey,
tweaking,
Omar
bro.
on one. He just talked about Champ and the Panthers, and now he's talking about.
Yeah, man. He played. He played Sunday. Omar, he does play in the league, bro. He does. I promise he does.
Hey, man, I'm being honest with you though. I hope this lights a fire under them because my thing is, at the end of the day, I want the best out of every player. This is why I always have this shirt on with all the teams. I want all the teams and all the players to play the best that they can play. That's what I care about.
Don't give us no excuse for you keep walking in here with new shirts and don't offer
hate.
nobody else nothing. Don't try to spin no positive thing on that, man. We gonna erase all
don't
that.
Be hating, man.
Get that all out of here. Anyway, but yeah, no, I think, and then the Warriors, I mean, just continuing to play good basketball. I don't know where they found Jaden, but yeah, that was a great.
He was
find.
made in the lab, bro.
That was a great find.
He's like 4'2",
and why can't he jump that high?
Yeah, he's
that's
like,
not.
I think he can put his foot on the rim. Like it's
it
crazy,
makes no
bro.
sense,
like,
bro. It's like some bounces just unnecessary. It's like, okay, bro, we get it. Like, you got bounce. Like,
and Jaden, please forgive me because I ain't even know who he was.
Nah, I remember he dunked in tryouts.
But I didn't I remember that when you said that, but I just didn't I didn't put the face with that. So no disrespect, Jaden, you are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because I'm telling you, that's what helped me remember because he dunked in tryouts, and then I saw him the first game that he played, and I was like, "Who is that? Who did they just pick up?" And then he jumped for a rebound, and his head was at the rim. I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember him."
That's when they were playing us.
That's when they were playing y'all, right? That's when I was like, "Oh
and
yeah."
I look in the camera and say, "Yeah, he killed us too." But yeah,
he killed us too. He had like 20 something against us too.
That dude, man. Hey, you want to talk? I need to find. I don't know what to call him yet, but we're gonna find.
Yeah, you need a nickname.
Yeah.
You gotta get a nickname for him too. But anyway, yeah, it was a good game.
Heat check available. I'll just let me.
See, that would have been a moment if we was in the old studio. I would have walked off because I just looked for somewhere to walk, and then I'm trapped in right now, bruh. Heat check is available.
I digress.
To what? To where? I don't even know where we doing that no more. Alicia, what we doing?
All right, we finna go. Look, we finna get into the real because Champ finna be back on the couch.
Oh, he go, yeah. So we gonna get Champ. All right, commercial break.
Commercial.
What's up, y'all? We got Nana's Cafe here, and we are partnering with Sky West Basketball. For the first time in 12 seasons, we're gonna have the best acai bowls in this state at the concessions. Each and every Sunday, each and every game, you will have the option to get the best acai bowls. We got a protein acai, we got a mango acai, and we got a classic acai bowl, all right? We got all the best fruits, fresh fruits, strawberry, blueberries, blackberry, pineapples, bananas. We bring in real refreshing, rejuvenating options for you so you can stay strong and cheer on your team. All right, let's get it.
All right, so look, we got Champ back on the couch, and these two, y'all finna talk y'all talk. So
I'm my homeboy, man. Me and Champ had some conversations. We had some conversations, man. And just based off of the conversation that you guys had, man, I want to welcome you to the league again, bro. Because you have been. I'll put it this way. Yeah, I'm about to be messy. So let me. I'm about to be a little messy. So. Champ, you came in, bro, and you was just like, yeah, man, I love this league and such and such. And then you thought, I got whatever, I got Darius back, I got Sky's back. Like you was on it. A lot of y'all coaches was hating. I'm just saying, bro. It's like, oh, he's new, he's gonna get used to it and all of that stuff. And I will say this, bro, you have still had that same energy, man, since the beginning, and you're the type of person, we appreciate everybody. Trust me. I appreciate everybody that helps with this organization. But you've brought an energy, man, that's very contagious, man. So I definitely appreciate you, and you've done a great job.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I told you I was coming to bring something that the league didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to figure out what it was.
Yeah.
And it was just me. That's what the league didn't have. So I'm just being myself, man. Anybody... If y'all watching this, y'all can vouch for it. Lance, everybody that, I got my own organization outside of Sky West. but my energy is the same no matter where I'm at, what gym I'm at. I could be the new guy in a new gym, in a new state, in a new city. I'm the same way. It doesn't matter because I'm confident and I'm happy with who I am. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get to see the noise that I speak, because it's gonna come to fruition. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you, man.
I done played ball at a high level. I'm 2 ACLs and an Achilles injury down. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, this rehab stuff, that ain't for me. You know what I mean?
I got you, man.
I'm just gonna come. I told you what I was gonna come do. I was gonna raise the level of the coaching first. Didn't I say that?
You said that.
And then I said, when it comes to what the product that I'm gonna put on the floor is gonna be a replica of who I am as a coach, as a person. So you watching it.
Hey man, you've done a good job, man. You've done a good job. So, but I guess we got to talk about this Red Hawk game. I mean, in the words of our producer, get red. But anyway, so Red Hawks and Bulldogs. Champ, I'll let you talk about that. Talk your talk.
It was Red Hawks versus
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. Okay. Shout out to the Bulldogs. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't y'all just beat them?
No, we ain't beat them.
Spank?
No.
Massacre?
You know, when your mom's, when we get home, you getting a whooping. Yeah, they got a whooping.
Yes, sir.
That was last week. That's old news. Shout out to K-Rose. Shout out to Dwight. Shout out to the Dog Pound. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all not fully grown yet. So keep growing, young puppies. But yeah, the Red Hawks, man. I want to talk about the game, but I want to talk about the teams individually as well. The game itself was a good game. Obviously, the Red Hawks were a bit shorthanded. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Bulldogs are missing one or two guys as well. But what I like about the Bulldogs, especially following up a loss, was the energy that they came with.
Oh yeah,
they didn't play down to the records. I'm not going to say the competition because the Red Hawks are a competitive team. They just don't have what they need to close out. And I think that comes from the lack of maybe camaraderie they have with their team, the lack of respect for role playing. Guys want to be the man or take shots that you gotta be real with who you are and do what you're good at. When you try to do things that you're not good at, you hurt the team and you make yourself look worse of a player than what you may be. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Red Hawks got a lot of inner dealings to deal with off the court, which will help them be better on the court.
True.
I think that's what they got to do. And then with the Bulldogs, they just Dwight is a great coach.
Hands down, bro.
He's a great coach.
Like I was watching it from the sidelines, like
yeah. I'm gonna be real. We've had some tough games, like very, very close games. The game that I've had to do in-game adjustments the most was for the Bulldogs. It was a substitute here. It was play this guy with this guy. When that guy come out for their team, I got to take this guy out. Or whenever he's on the floor, I got to make sure this guy's on the floor to guard.
Right.
You know, just little things here and there that I had to make sure that I was doing so we can neutralize, because it was a back and forth game with them. And just like with the Red Hawks, until the Bulldogs put their stamp on that game. And I think that happened like late third, early fourth when they put it away.
They start pulling away.
That's when they really showed that, the Dog Pound is still here. They still fighting.
Yeah.
And I like what I seen from them.
Yeah, they their bounce back was great, man. It's a few comments that came in because Josh, I'm guessing he's agreeing with you 100%. And I think he's agreeing with you with the locker room issues and all of that stuff. You know, people think they are something they're not. But I want to point out one thing though. See, my thing is on this show, I love to try to motivate, and I love to try to help players be better, you know, and I want to see the best out of them. And last week I called somebody Mr. 12. I call Eno Mr. 12. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like always scored 12 points. That's like his max.
Oh, so he's never had over 12.
He don't have over 12.
Okay.
And I believe he scored, if the books are correct, he scored 18 points.
Man, shout out to Eno, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What's
So
up?
the Eno turned it into the YES today, Sunday.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of him and what he did, man, because like I talk to everybody, you know, and my thing is is the reason I do. It's just the reason I do this. I love to motivate,
Yeah.
and I love to see a player that had an average like that come up. That's great. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to him because he played a great game, and I like the fact that it was against his old team.
Yeah.
See, I love that. Like when you're playing your old team, and you're like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all didn't use me like I could be used.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of those things.
I think that speaks to Eno's character as well. Even though this league is a league of pride, he took pride in, you know, I used to run with y'all. Now let me show you what you're missing. You know what I'm saying? And he took that personal. And it showed. You say he never scored over 12. Well, this was the game against his old team that he did score over 12.
There you go.
And you never know. Maybe he did peep you saying that about him. And I know he heard you on the microphone.
Oh, of course. Of course.
You was on his back during the game. You was on his back. And he responded. So shout out to Eno, man. That's how you that's what a pro does. It doesn't mean like a pro in basketball. If you're a professional, man, and you deal with some type of adversity, or you deal with, you know, a time period of where you not thriving the way you feel like you should, you know, you just keep working, you keep grinding, because you're not going to get to that point where you are thriving and you are succeeding if you skip the grind. You know what I'm saying? And what he did is he stayed in the gym throughout the week. He kept fighting every game, and then he had his breakthrough game on the team that he probably has circled on his calendar. So
I'm pretty sure you did.
Shout out to Eno.
You're like, yeah, man, yeah. Darius Back has made a comment. It says that I like to motivate equals. I'm gonna talk trash humbly.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. Let's keep it real, man. Look, everybody that's a part. If you're not one of the great women that work behind the scenes with Sky West, whether that's the producer, Alicia, the ladies, your wife, and then working the concessions, that means you're attached to a team. We not homies if we got each other. And if we gonna sit up here and talk about the league, I can show you love, but I need you to understand, you're not the Panthers, you not the Wolves. You know what I'm saying? You not the Red Hawks. So it's love, but it's smoke.
Oh, it's always smoke. I tell people before, like I'll go shake a coach's hand before we play. I'm like, we friends right now. Say when the game starts, we enemies. Then after the game, we friends again. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Like it's all good, you know.
Absolutely.
So
I'm gonna speak to that when we get to that Panthers game.
I got you. I got you. But yeah, you know, I don't know what the Red Hawks need as far as motivation. And Josh, I know you on here, man. They needed you because TJ really was the only ball handler, and Dwight did a phenomenal job at just pestering him. He was just there, and it just made TJ had to like work so hard just to get the ball. And I'm gonna go ahead and shout out. He told me to do this, so I'm gonna do it because he did do a good job. Y'all know we called him Devin. He told me he wanted to be called Sonny. So Sonny number what's his number? Number 3, I think.
That's TJ number 3.
I think that's TJ. No, I'm talking about for the dog pound. I think his number is 3. K-Roll, you can tell me, but he's the shorter guy, short, small guy that was guarding TJ with the hair.
Hey, he's a pest on
defense. He was like, you can tell the whole show that dog pound is back, that defense is back.
Oh yeah.
But what they did and what I was grateful for is they actually started listening to Coach Dwight. And I think where they go wrong and when they lose games is they stop listening to him. He has a great game plan and strategy when he does stuff. Because like quiet as it's kept, because I run the league, I'm looking at all the coaches and how they coach. I'm trying to see, okay, who's good, who's not, who needs some help, all of that stuff. And I'm looking at him like, okay, this dude know what he's doing. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys are out there, Sonny, he's number 3. See, I knew my brain was good.
Yeah.
But just to understand what's going on, man, I'm always watching, and you know, you guys are coming up as coaches as well. We got some coaches that's looking good. And note to the Bulldogs, man, you guys, please listen to your coach, man, please, because he knows what he's talking about. And I think when y'all listen to him, y'all play better as a unit.
100%.
Like, I think when you guys listen to yourselves, you play more as individuals.
Yeah.
You know, you play more one-on-one basketball. And I think Dwight is trying to get you guys to play as a unit better.
And another thing to the Bulldogs players, a lot of times, I even seen it when I watched the playback of our game last week when we played them as well. A lot of times, the Bulldog players, they feel like they can do something that the team doesn't need them to do. You know, so that player, no names, because I can't really talk about the inner workings of what goes on in they huddle. Mm-hmm. But from what it looks like on the outside, one guy may feel like he could have did this, or man, something happened where this didn't go the way he wanted it to go. And then you get another guy telling him, hey, listen, I hear you, but we don't need that. We needed you to be solid in that moment because it would have, turned into something positive for our team. Mm-hmm. But because you gambled or because you took that risk, you put us on a disadvantage, a 3-on-2 or 4-on-3 on the back end.
Right.
And you out there gambling and you missed it, gambling at half court. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So they get to bickering and then they waste so much time in their timeout, their huddle, that they don't even get to hear what Coach Dwight has to say. So a lot of times when you getting upset with your teammate or you're upset with something that a teammate did, you don't always need to jump down there, jump on them and bicker at them. Sometimes you need to criticize with encouragement.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So not only are you telling him what it is that he messed up on, but you're giving him the encouragement, the positivity that comes along with that, so he can make sure that he's staying solid for you the next time it happens. But if you jumping on his back, he gonna be jittery as well. He may just go ahead and make that same mistake again.
Man, I like that, Darius. I might criticize with encouragement. Shirt idea. But man, that was great though. Great statement. And last thing before we move on, so I can call Eno Mr. 12.8 now. Next game.
Shout out to Eno, man.
We had Savages versus Chargers.
Hoo-wee.
Them Savages, man.
Y'all ever seen a runaway train? Because that's what that game looked like.
Oh man.
Man, I'm telling you, man, like first of all, Tate was back.
Mm-hmm.
Tate was back.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was back.
31 points back.
31 points back. It was crazy. It looked like the Chargers was just having fun. Like it literally looked like they were playing. I hate to say this, man, but it looks like they were playing a bunch of children.
Listen, I might second that statement, and I'm gonna be real with you, man. This is one of the games where I wanted to come on here and really talk about some things that people not gonna like.
Talk your talk, bro. Let me sit back and relax.
First and foremost, the Chargers, man. Shout out to the Chargers, very tough team. I think they got an extra win on their record because we wasn't at full strength when we played them first game of the season. No Jordan, no Sid, no Kobe, and we only lost by 9.
What they say? What's they call? Message.
Yeah. So, shout out to the Chargers. Corian, that's my guy. Tate, that's been my boy. We met back in LA. Back, he came out there and he getting himself on the scene. Me and him played in a league called the Legacy League,
mm-hmm.
and me and him, and he'll tell you, and I'm saying this on camera, me and him used to go 25 and 30, 28, 23. He'll tell you before, I stepped away from the basketball court. But so that's when I met him. It's over 10 years I've known him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the Chargers don't want to see us, and I hope we see them again.
What camera? Which
camera? That whole when we played them, it was opening day, and Shaq was taking advantage of KJ, and he was doing something, and I made an adjustment. He was invisible second half. You go back and watch it. I'm not talking trash. I'm stating facts. Tate, he probably shot his worst game against us, even though he's still 23, 26, whatever. I told him he wouldn't have a certain amount of points, and he didn't, even when we were shorthanded. They didn't have smoke, but we got smoke for smoke. But shout out to the Chargers, a very good team, title contenders. I'm looking for great things from them.
Yeah, Lance.
But we're gonna cut that water off. They got to see the Panthers.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. I can't wait to, anyways. But the real that I wanted to talk about was with the Savages. There's nothing but dysfunction coming from that team. I've even had players, multiple players from the Savages, hit me up on the side just to have a conversation with me to keep their mental locked in to Sky West before they gave it up the rest of the season. I think that is a straight shot at the head of the snake, which is the coaching.
Ooh.
The coaching is not trusted. The coaching is not good. The coaching is, oh, y'all my homeboys. I even got a certain someone on the Savages that I have a conversation with on three-way with another person in the league about what's going on with the Savages because he want to know how he can help the team become more together. And he says that it's hard to talk to his own team. He says he go play ball with his coach, and the way he is when they play ball is no different than the way he is when they coach. Where do you separate the two, brother? I don't play ball with my team, and I can, but I refuse to. Where I play ball, I don't invite them because when we come on the court, when we get to practice, I need y'all to understand there's a difference between player and coach, and I need that line to be respected at all times.
Preach.
Boundaries.
At all times.
Preach.
There was a time, and Jordan, you know you my guy, bro. I'm saying it now. If he's not top 3 MVP, just because he's not averaging 28, look at all the other things that he's doing. He's taking the number one priority or assignment on defense and things of that nature, along with still averaging 22 points a game. So he's 6 points less, but his rebounds and assists are up, and he's taking the challenge defensively against the best player on every other team. MVP. But back to the Savages. The Savages have to first of all, they need to blow that team up. I'm gonna be honest with you. They got to blow it up because the it's too far. The hole is too deep. They dug a hole that they can't get out of. So they need to bring new energy, new faces. They need to rebuild that team because that team is not going to be anything in years to come if they keep them together because they're too far gone unless there's a coaching change. And I'm saying that because I am a coach and I'm holding every coach to a standard that I hold myself. I'm not asking anybody to be something that I'm not trying to be myself. And I think I've been displaying the level of coaching that I think needs to be displayed on every team. So I think I have the credentials to speak to this. But at the same time, I know Don is a coach that knows basketball. But I don't think the way he's gone about coaching this season and how he is with his players is conducive to the respect level being maintained and it converting into wins. Don't get me wrong, the Savages are a competitive team until the second half. Then it blows up. They're never down by too much at halftime. But that second half, when things get tight, now you got to start using your brain, not just your game. That comes down to in-game adjustments. Who does that? That comes down to putting players in the position where they can succeed. Whose job is that? That comes down to knowing when to call a timeout and don't let teams go on 16, 17, 18-0 runs. I'm sorry, man, but I got to call people out sometimes. And the Savages coach, he needs a reality check on his job and what he's been doing as a coach and the players. Y'all got 50% of the blame because y'all ain't out there playing good ball. TJ going through the motions basically the whole game, and he only turning up when he sees an opportunity instead of putting his imprint on the game. Steve is doing all that he can while trying to guard other teams' guys that can make something happen. They're not even hiding TJ. So TJ not only has to carry the offense, but he also has to carry the load on defense too. He has to communicate. He has to hold guys accountable, plus bring his game. Where the rest of y'all at? Why is PJ now in the game and y'all are not making sure he gets ISO touches on the box? Bring him into actions to where he can catch and go. If you're going to sit up there and ISO, there's nobody cutting. There's nobody screening for somebody. That speaks to the camaraderie of the team. They're not out there playing for each other. They're out there playing for themselves. And they need to figure that out because losing by 25 to a team that you can On paper, you guys line up with a team like that, but you lose by 25. Yeah, something's going on over there. It needs to be fixed ASAP.
Champ, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a couple of comments I'm gonna scroll back through, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you one thing that I hate. One thing that I hate with a passion. Players that lose a game and go look at the scorebook and see how well they did. You lost.
Mm-hmm.
Why you going over there and looking at the?
It's like posting highlights.
Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had a player 2 seasons ago that was like we had lost, and they actually posted some threes that they were hitting in that game. I was ticked off. I was like, bro, are you kidding me? We lost that game, but you putting highlights of yourself on social media?
Yeah, that's crazy,
bro.
Man.
Come on now. I mean that's crazy work to me. So I'm with you, but man, you just said a mouthful, bro. You slapped a couple people, punched a couple people in the eye,
just
everything.
To clear some things up, I think TJ is a phenomenal ball player. I played against him in the IBL with my own organization outside of SkyWest, and he lit my team up.
Yeah.
So I told him, you cannot play a game, and I don't see you doing this, and I'm going to sit here and be okay with what I just watched. I think TJ is one of those players that should be a perennial all-star. I think TJ should be a guy where he's first or second on every team scouting report.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that TJ, I don't know, I know he was coming back from some injuries and things of that nature. So I think, getting his body back to 100% where he's comfortable and the mental aspect of coming back from injuries as well, I think that plays a part in it. But if you're going to be out there, you can't go through the motions, man. And the one thing that I appreciate from you and Darius and everybody that has something to do with creating the format in which SkyWest teams are built through the draft process and everything of that nature, teams are even. It's all about who's going to have the best chemistry and who's going to show up to play that day.
Right.
Prime example, the Titans. Great team. But they took an L to the worst team in the league. Why? Because Black Ice for one day said we're gonna give it everything we got and try to come out with a W.
Yeah.
And they lucked up and they got one. So
and it was funny, man. It was funny because Black Ice, when they lost this week, they're like, man, y'all didn't play us like that.
Right.
Yeah. Well, y'all wouldn't, it was funny, man. But it's a couple of comments on here. I'll try to highlight a few because we did go on a long monologue, but I loved it. Like I was, my popcorn. If ain't no popcorn back there, I was about to eat some, but for real. Let me see. I think TJ was saying something about the team and saying, well, how do we fix it? And then he also says, well, since you said that, Sky, y'all's win over us don't count as well as other losses because we had before the All-Star break. I guess he's saying because they didn't have certain people. Potato. That's cool. Like y'all can make that argument. My whole thing about it is you got to play who you got.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a no excuse guy. So, I don't care if I got 5, I believe that we can win if we play the right way.
That also speaks to coaching. Coaches face adversity too. I'm not going to have this guy this week or this guy.
Right.
So I got to come up with a game plan that's going to be conducive to the guys that I have that's going to give us the best chance to win the game.
Yeah. I mean,
but when your players don't trust your coaching or your brain or your game plan, it's hard to put a game plan in and get them to buy in.
Because we don't play, right? We don't play. We coach, right?
Exactly.
We're not on the court.
Exactly.
But my thing is a good coach can actually see. It's a vision thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we see everything. Mm-hmm. You only see what's in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
We see the whole thing. It's like playing Madden. Like when you play the game, you see the whole field.
Yep.
Like you can see all the players. Mm-hmm. But as a player, you're seeing what's out of your helmet.
Yep.
That's all you can see.
Yep.
That's why it's coaches in the skybox and stuff like that, looking at everything.
Yes,
so that's the thing about it. So Tyler said you hit the nail on the head. Like it's a bunch of comments that came in here, but man, you talking about Don, that's crazy. And the last thing I wanted to say about that, I think PJ, and he's only been back for I think
at least 3
2
games
or 3 games.
At least
now.
3 games.
It might be 2. I'm not. I think his first game back was last week, but he kept screaming, well, we're not playing for each other. We're not playing together. Like we're not. I mean, it's all individual ball, but he kept screaming that. And you know, it's kind of like, man, it's funny that it's coming from a guy that's only 2 games back. Yeah. And he's already seeing it, you know.
And he's a guy that don't talk.
Right.
If you watch PJ play, I've never met PJ before. PJ played a game or 2 for me on my outside of Sky West, but that's how I got to meet him. And that was through Steve.
Right.
And he's not a guy that talk a lot. So for a guy that doesn't talk a lot to go out of body to get on his team and make sure that his team understands what we got going on is not okay in the middle of a game, loudly for everyone to hear.
Right.
That speaks to what I'm saying about the Savages.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are not playing team ball. It's so bad that the guys that they have that is a problem, a matchup problem for every team, TJ, PJ, Steve, how are they not turning more games into wins?
I get it.
And for a guy who doesn't talk to be boisterous enough to voice it out loud, that just lets you know it's gone too far.
Yeah. Yeah. The producer been giving us the wrap up finger for like 20 years, but man, we got Coach over here lighting it up. He on fire, man.
Absolutely.
So I can't even.
You gotta make a few adjustments for me, man.
Yeah. So.
All right. So let's get into the last game. We had the Panthers versus Blazers.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me make sure my shirt is seen very clearly. I got little wrinkles.
Hey man, I want to point something out though. It's funny, man. It was funny. Like I called it out. It was like you guys were facing off on Mortal Kombat. Like every time y'all do stuff, boom. Y'all was just like y'all were going at it, bro. It was hilarious, man. And I know it's all good fun, you know. I know I said something like, I like y'all keep it basketball.
Oh, it was what I'm saying. When you said that, Sean on the Blazers was talking about play. He was talking to somebody on my team about play for money. And we like, no, how about you play to win? And if you're not talking, I said a certain number, which I stand on that. If you're not talking that number, we're not talking about playing for no money. And so just focus on the game you in.
I heard what number you said.
Yeah, because you're sitting down in foul trouble, which was a part of our game plan.
Right.
Because I knew that he a young guy. And when you young, you think you're invincible.
I got you.
And when so far in the league, the games that he's played, I don't know if he's played enough games to be considered in MVP conversation, but he's a player that very well should be involved in Rookie of the Year and MVP talks. He's that talented.
He is.
But when you dealing with somebody like myself, with the brain that I have for basketball, and that's only because I played in arenas you would never believe that I played in. But because I've been in those type of wars, I've seen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to I don't have to play, all I got to do is strategize and help guys be in the best position. The game plan for him was he's going to use his athleticism, his for lack of a better word, his ego, and we're going to use that against him and teach him a lesson. He's going to be in foul trouble. So he started the game off nice, getting what he wanted, because we didn't want to burn fouls, and we could have stripped him, made him shoot free throws. But we want to play smart. So when he started getting his, he wanted to go down. He wanted to check Jordan. He wanted to go down, started the game. He was checking Sean. Bad idea. You should have waited to the second half.
Yeah.
And in the second half, we turned that volume on mute, and he went and sat down because he was in foul trouble for a lot of that second half. You gotta stop talking to us, man.
Yeah.
We're a lot smarter than what people think.
Tyler's asking what kind of belt did you use, and he said, "Can he borrow it?"
Oh, for the Blazers, we actually got that belt, man. It's a yellow belt with the black, rhinestones, because they know they don't deserve diamonds. And then we got that picture. That picture Lance sent me. We reversed it. It's a panther giving a shark-headed human that's quote unquote a Blazer the belt, and we gonna bring it, especially when we touch them up again in the playoffs. It don't stop. And I told you, the middle of the game, and it's on camera, my energy don't change. I don't talk when we up.
Mm-hmm.
When we was winning, did I start? I
you
stopped
sat
talking.
down and chilled out.
But when we was losing, I was loud, wasn't I?
You were.
That's like when you.
That's when you
and
Miguel was about to do the little face off. I was like, ready, fight. Y'all was facing. Oh, it was funny, man.
Miguel is a good guy, man. But I'm gonna be real, and I told you when I come, sparks gonna fly on this show. Miguel is a guy where I feel that I've been feeling some sort of animosity coming from him. I don't know what it is. He don't know me and I don't know him. But I think it stems from he tried to trade Tristan for my number 1 draft pick this season, which turned out to be Sean. I didn't know Tristan. Even DJ, he called me. He was like, hey, what's up? What you want to do? And I said, I need to see Tristan. So he sent me a game or two where I can check Tristan out. Of course, they're going to send me Tristan's best game. And I was like, that's not what we need. Because he's not. And Tristan is a great hustle guy.
Oh, yeah.
But when I came to the Panthers, I studied every game from last season.
Mm-hmm.
I told certain guys I was on the Panthers that, hey, we're gonna go in a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
We can't use you, right? Because I knew that I was gonna come in and make moves that we needed. First of all, we needed to get better at rebounding. So I made a move for Big Sid, right? We severely needed more shooting. So I drafted Sean. I traded for Kale, who is now a Bulldog. Because I guess my boy Juan, who I just got from the Titans this year as well.
What's his number?
28. 28. Yeah. Man, Juan, that's my guy, man. I know, and Juan is one of those guys who deserves more minutes. But because of the team that we have and the role that we have him playing 20, 25 minutes, that we don't need him for that. We need him to be a spark plug for spot minutes. So he's going to get in the game, play 6 minutes here, 4 minutes there, give me another 4 minutes, 6 minutes there. And we need everything that you can give us in those minutes. You know what I'm saying? But Miguel, going back to Miguel is one of those guys where when we was talking about that trade before the draft, I felt like a weird energy from him because I wasn't jumping to the deal he put on the table.
Oh, yeah.
And he was, I guess, he may have been the first person to understand just because you offer me something shiny, that don't mean I'm going to accept it.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? What's in that shiny container that you offering me? Is it something that could be beneficial to the family we got over here? And that offer was a good offer, but I'd much rather have Sean than Tristan, aka the rookie of the year, hands down. You can't give it to a guy on a rookie of the year. He's on a losing squad or a guy who ain't played enough games. Even if those guys,
you talking about Fireball, right?
I'm talking about Fireball. Sean Fireball Jones.
okay. That's his middle name.
That
now.
is rookie of the year.
Now his name is off the shelf. It's been off the shelf. I'm just saying it's not. I ain't putting Nevin on the shelf.
You'll never have to take
the other name. I had
taking somebody's nickname is only. I don't even know if you should be able to get that back if you got to get it taken.
I mean, I'm giving him a chance to gain it back. It's
gonna be this
redemption.
You generous, man.
I'm hopeful, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get these players to do what they do, man. You know,
but it's just Miguel. He's a good guy. Me and him have had great basketball conversations. He's even behind our bench on games that we're not playing them, and he's listening to what I have to say, watching me coach. And I don't know if he's studying or taking notes, but I think that he needs to study. He needs to take some notes because I don't think we are head and shoulders better than the Blazers. I like to keep us humble. I don't think we're if we played them, we're sweeping them. Even though it is possible, I don't think we're sweeping them if we played them in a series. It's going to be a fight. But I think the difference in a game of that magnitude, the way it turned out, it was coaching. And I noticed some things over there in that huddle. It was a lot of players talking to players. Not so much the coach over there strategizing, letting them know what he see.
Oh my goodness. So I gotta ask this then. I gotta ask this. And I'm asking the chat too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm asking the chat. Because I'm kind of diplomatic, because I have to be, because I wear the hat of running the league. But you as a coach, champ, do you feel like Miguel coaches that team, or do you feel like the team coaches themselves? I'm being straight up. Because I've heard some stuff from other people, but we're on the show. I think
Miguel is the face of the Blazers, but I don't think he runs the Blazers. I think because you got to think about it. They had Black Lightning.
They did.
They had Jermaine, who ain't did nothing this season.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
They gave them up. I mean, Jermaine looking like it was a good thing they gave him up because it's like, bro, where you been? And maybe I don't know. He in his feelings. He may be coming off the bench. He may not.
Who he play for again?
Oh, them Red Hawks. The team we gonna beat up on next week. Yeah, but shout out to the CEO, man.
Go Red.
You know, I think the Blazers blew their team up and came out the other side with a better team. To be honest with you, and that team was a Final Four team that they had last year. However, I think the players orchestrated that and made that happen. I don't think Miguel was the one to put that plan in motion and make things happen. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because El Presidente is on that team, and it was a lot of phone calls and conversations that I was having with them as well, and a lot of things that I don't speak on because I'm not the type to run my mouth. But it was a lot of things that was said about that organization.
I question that you do run your mouth.
I don't tell other people this. I run my mouth, but you run your mouth. But it's just people just gotta. In this league, it's nothing that happens is personal. Because at the end of the day, Sky West is not just a league; it's a brotherhood.
That's right.
Right. So when it's wartime, it's wartime.
Absolutely.
But after the game, you can go watch it on tape. I'd slap fives and hug every player every game.
Right.
Miguel brushed me off.
Wow.
Just gave my hand. He did like that. Little brush his hand against mine. I pay attention to all that. Again, there is no animosity from me at all towards Miguel. But you just created a rivalry, brother. And I want to see how long it's going to take you to even get a win against me.
Ooh.
Straight up. I don't like that energy, bro.
This is too good.
Because every time, and when we lose with class. When we win with class. But when we're in the middle of the fight, we going to talk. We're going to have the best. Listen, Panthers got the best energy in the league. I think, let me say this. I personally think the Warriors are the hardest playing team in the league. But I think the Panthers have the best energy in the league. The highest level of energy that can be had. We have that. Why? Because we have the camaraderie. We like each other. These guys were a family before I came in. They was like, hey.
That is true.
You coming in, this is how we operate. Now you come fit in with what we already got going on. And all I did was put my leadership on it. And they trusted me because I never take away from anything that they do. On my team, everyone has the green light to do what they do best. You do not have permission to do what you know you're not good at. And they accepted that. I've had individual conversations with them on the side, and we've had real conversations in our group chat putting people in their roles. Everyone has accepted their role. Even the guys that don't really get minutes, they've accepted their role on the court, and they know when their number is called, they're ready to go. Which is turning out to y'all seeing the product that we're putting on the court. You know what I'm saying? And then we just made the trade for King. He had a double-double his debut. A double-double his debut.
For what kind of tater chip? Was it Lay's?
They said Lay's. Like
it wasn't even Lay's.
No, they said it was
the
unseasoned
Tom's.
Pringles.
It was Tom's. It wasn't Lay's.
You got it for Tom's.
Oh my goodness.
Lay's is like the real name brand.
They said it was only half the bag full.
Dog, bro. That was crazy.
Man. King has been amazing for us. A double-double his first game, 28 this past week.
That's crazy.
I mean,
that's crazy.
Do we have the best big three in the league?
Well, I'm gonna say this, man, and we're gonna keep it rolling. But Lance said Miguel coaches us. Where people be getting that from? That's what he said. That's Lance from the Blazers says Miguel does coach them. And I I'm gonna leave that up to everybody's opinion. I just wanted to ask you, but I do see Miguel coaching himself to try to fight against the other coach that ain't playing. And a lot, he's over there pointing at the other coach and going boom and doing all of that stuff.
And then when I do it back, you won't do that. You won't do that. You did it first.
But what is it? How is it going to affect the game? Like
That's what I mean. What is looking at the coach saying?
Celebration.
Go do.
He made a run. We was up coming out of halftime. We was up 9 or something like that. And they made like a 5-0 run or whatever they did, 6-0 run to cut it to 3. And then we called timeout, right? Or maybe it was going into the 4th or something like that. I don't know. But we called timeout and he goes, Roar! So looking at me, doing it at me, I'm like,
that's why I was like, you're not playing.
You gotta go coach the team, buddy.
Champ ain't playing in the game. That's why I was like, what?
I was like, I can do some antics too. Well, you don't want to do that. You want to do that.
You know,
I want to do whatever it is that you want to do, brother. But after the game, it's love. I'm gonna slap 5 and I'm gonna hug you, bro. But you walk past me like you really got a problem with me. So I accept.
It's Raiden versus Sub-Zero, man.
Bro. I accept the smoke, man. I accept it. Blazers, when we see y'all, we gonna hand you the belt we whooped you with the first time.
Oh,
the second time, we going outside and we gonna grab a switch. That's what it's gonna be.
Man,
we're gonna go outside and we're gonna grab that switch. I'm gonna make you pick it.
Listen,
Lance, DJ, Quinn.
But listen, this is what Tyler said. Lance, he said he is not coaching y'all. Quit lying. And Tyler said, I can't sleep till we stop capping. He said Lance capping about Miguel coaching. Hey man, I just hear, man, where my popcorn bag at? I need it. I need it.
Listen, when we make the playoffs, I want to see either the Blazers or the Chargers first round. Titans, we need our get back because the referee, he got in the way, and when we hit that buzzer beater to go into overtime, he decided to decide the game with his whistle instead of letting the players fight it out. We didn't have Jordan Said or Kobe when we played the Chargers. We didn't have Sean King against the Warriors. We also didn't have Said for the first half, and Jordan came second quarter. Otherwise, we would have touched up the Warriors even with Mason.
Ooh.
I truly believe if we were at full strength every game, which is no excuse, we would be 8-0. But y'all got to see us again. And let me tell you something. The way I've orchestrated my team, which is pure talent on the coaching's end, that's GM and talent, coaching talent. If you come and you see the Panthers, it's a belt for the rest of the season. I'll see y'all when I see y'all.
Who on that note, I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait a minute. We got y'all too the last game of the season.
Good,
I'm talking to you too, brother.
It's all good.
A belt.
I love it. I love it.
Shad, Dez, Amari, Josh, it's a belt. Wow.
I don't talk, bro.
This was a belt. We do.
Talk.
We do.
I do.
All right.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
No
we finna go to commercial before we get into that life moment. Stay tuned.
A belt.
SkyWest simply means brotherhood. It seems like everyone's just friends and it's one big family. This season in particular is special for me. I missed half of last season with life-threatening health issues. I found out that I had multiple blood clots in both of my lungs. And then on top of that, I was also diagnosed with cryptogenic pneumonia. And when you have blood clots, you can't do any sort of physical activity. So I thought basketball was gonna be taken away from me. And that made me really sad because I've been playing basketball my whole life. It's my favorite thing to do. One of the things that helped me was talking to Pastor Charles and just a lot of things he taught me about just staying positive, keeping God first, and a lot of different things that just helped me get through that point. And I'm back playing. My mental state is in the best place that it's been in a long time, and physically I'm doing just as good as I was before I got sick. So I'm just thankful to be back, glad to be playing, and just looking forward to this season.
All right, and we back. All right, so we finna get into our life moment. We have Coach Charles Westmoreland with us. How you doing?
I am super fantastic.
Awesome.
This was not actually in the schedule for today, but
we glad to have you here.
I'm here.
Man, look at this man's beard though. You see the beard, you see the like the gray in the middle, man.
Come on, Scott.
I mean that fashion, man. That man, God, no, man. Can't nobody tell him that.
So tell us a little bit about what you do and what inspires you.
So I am a life coach. Growing up in life, I saw so many people succeed in life, and then some of the same people in some of the same environments losing in life. And so I went on a quest to find out what is the difference. Why is it that some people are winning and some people are losing? And so in my search, I found out that people that are losing a lot are dealing with trauma, unmet needs, unhealed hurts, and unresolved issues. And so I went further on a quest to find out, how do we overcome these things? Because if I can win, you can win. And if you can win, Sky can win. But a lot of times we get stuck and unable to win because we don't understand what we're fighting. You know, and a lot of people try to super spiritualize things. Oh, it's the devil. It's the devil. No, sometimes it's not the enemy. It is the inner me that we're wrestling with. And so I studied and prepared myself to be a life coach so that I can help people become unstuck and live their best life.
That's amazing. Yeah. So how can people connect with you?
You can connect with me by my website, I'mInspired.me.
Awesome. And I'm gonna go ahead and let you take it away.
All right. So the mission and goal and focus of SkyWest is not just to empower men to win at the game of basketball, but it's to empower men as well to win in life. We want to see you win in your life just like you're winning on the court. And one of the things that helps you win in life is your ability to focus. If you cannot focus, it's going to be difficult to win. It's going to be difficult to lock in on that thing that makes you, and then take that thing and push that thing and really become the best version of you. So again, I want to talk to you about focus. I want to read this to you. Focus is the bridge between dreams and destiny. I have a dream, I have a hope, I have a goal, but there's this bridge that will get me there. You know, I can be standing on this side of the jungle, and on the other side of the jungle there's a pot of gold that's waiting on me. But there's got to be a bridge. There's got to be something that's going to get me there. That bridge that will get us there, it's our ability to focus. And God in his infinite wisdom gave us this thing called a reticular activating system. And what the reticular activating system does, it's a part of the brain, and it causes you to focus in on some things. And so we have to take that and use that to our advantage. So what does that look like? Like, you go and you start looking at a car that you want to buy, right? And so now you've locked in on that car. Your reticular activating system is locked in on that car. And so now every time you see one, it's like, that's my car. That's my car. I didn't see all these cars before. Well, in your brain, your reticular activating system has made you lock in on it. Why am I saying that? If we are going to win at whatever our dream is, we've got to be able to grab a hold of that reticular activating system, use our ability to focus, and allow that to be our bridge that's going to get us there. You know, we think that it's just going to randomly happen, but it's not going to randomly happen. We're going to have to focus. In my book, Mindset Reset, I put a quote that says, where focus goes, energy flows. Wherever you put your focus, that's where your energy is going to be. Whoever you place it on, if it's a job, if it's a career, you know, if it's someone that you choose to love, that's whatever you focus on, that's where your energy is going to be. And that's what your life will be. How then do I transform my reality? In order to transform my reality, I have to think about what I've been thinking about, a conscious decision to think differently and to put my focus on something else, realizing that as I think in my heart, that's what I want to be, and that's what I'm going to become. So just to kind of give you some examples of some people that won by focusing. It talks about visionaries and inventors: Thomas Edison, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, artists and creatives, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, Beyonce, athletes, Serena Williams, Kobe Bryant, and it just goes on and on and on. These people had a unique ability to hone in on something, lock on it, and then keep their focus. We live in a world where we are extremely distracted. We have so many distractions. And one of the major distractions is social media. But we've got to learn how to not be so distracted, and particularly with things like social media, that we don't place our focus, place our attention where it needs to be. Understand, guys, that you have in you already the ability to be anything that you want to be. And if you're sitting and you're thinking, God, I just see myself doing this, that's not just you thinking that. You're thinking that because it was placed inside of you to think that. But the thing that you have to do is not be so distracted by the outside voices, and allow yourself to be clear and free to think and focus on who you really are, what you're going to be, and what is the bridge and the steps that you have to take to get there. Y'all ready?
That was good.
Are you focused?
Yes.
That was good. It almost kind of reminds me of, it's a movie called Focus with Will Smith.
Yeah.
And, I can't think of the other. I don't know. She played Harley Quinn. I can't think of her name. I'm bad with names. But
yeah, same here.
But Darius is trying to feed it to me. I can't hear him. So. But it was crazy that what you talked about, they kind of used that in a way in that movie to make a person pick a certain number. You know, they actually put the number in front of them. They pointed out numbers on the football field, like that same number over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because that person actually like picked that number because of that. And it's crazy that you said that. And even the car situation, I know we known each other for a long time.
Yes.
And I know I had told you, remember when I bought that Explorer?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, and I tell Darius this all the time, and we always talk about it. I'm like, man, you got to see it before you see it, or you won't see it.
Absolutely.
You know, so, and I know when I was talking with you, I was like, man, I really like this, because I think I had a rental. And I was like, I really like this. I think I'm going to get me one. And like, it was a while later.
Yeah.
But that was the car. I wanted that car.
Right.
Like, I was like, and so what you said, it really works if you really focus on it and do what you need to do to get there. And that's every goal in life. And you know, and I don't want to get too religious, but even when it comes to the Father and getting a closer relationship with the Father, your focus, your focus on that has to be there, because at the end of the day, yeah, we do basketball. Yeah, we talk about careers. We talk about all of that stuff. But our obedience in life to Him is what it's really about. Because and if you believe, it's cool. If not, cool. But this is what I believe, that there is life after life.
Absolutely.
And there's death after life. And both of them are eternal.
That's right.
So basically, for me, I'm trying to make sure that I go to that eternal life and not eternal death. So.
Absolutely. And it's you just said it, but the Bible clearly spells out for us too, that if we seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, all of these other things will be added unto us.
Absolutely.
And so what you just said is so crucial and important. We have to make Him first in our lives, and then everything else will fall into place. That's our main focus.
Absolutely.
Him and our relationship with Him. And if we do that, then everything else will fall into place.
Absolutely, I agree.
You always got some juicy stuff to say, so I gotta ask.
Like everybody's looking at me for this deep combo. But no, I think y'all nailed it on the head. Honestly, everything you do in life requires focus. Whether it's a new career that requires focus, in the gym trying to lose weight, focus. The basketball game, that's focused on getting your team to your victory. Mm-hmm. So it's like everything you do, not only focus, but discipline and consistency as well.
Absolutely.
I know a lot of me back in my younger days, and I'll throw myself under the bus.
You still gonna talk about back in my younger days.
No, but like honestly, like some things, it's like I know what I want, but am I being consistent enough to get the goals that I plan for myself? You know, so it's just also being focused on what you really want, and is it something that one aligns with the will of God for your life, and also it's like, hey, listen, how bad do you want it? It's all back to consistency and discipline.
Yeah, and it's the focus that causes you to hold on to the consistency and the discipline.
Absolutely.
You have to be focused, and then you will be consistent, and you'll have the discipline.
All right. Well,
we love it.
Hey,
where can we get your book and stuff, man?
Amazon.
Okay, there we go.
Amazon.
And what's the name of the book again?
Mindset Reset.
Okay. I'm just, we gotta put plugs in.
Absolutely.
So we gotta take care.
I'll invite you back to talk about the book.
Hey.
Sure, yeah.
Listen, guys. If you don't know, he is very supportive of us, and as Brotherhood's work, we want to be supportive of him as well. So we appreciate everything you do and your kind words and your prayers and stuff like that.
Vision.
Yep. So so hey, we're gonna shout him out. If you want to come back, come on back.
I'll see you next week.
All right, man.
Yep. And you're typically around on Sundays as well. So if you guys see him, definitely feel free to stop by and just chat him up a little bit.
Yep. And on that note, I charge for my coaching, but what I said to the leaders of this organization is that if some of the guys need it and want it, I offer it to them free.
Well, y'all better not waste that opportunity.
A part of this organization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of you guys that have talked to myself, have talked to Darius about some personal things that's going on. And we know it's been a lot of death and a lot of things that's been going on in the league. I mean, it's a good offer from somebody who is going to try to guide you the best way that they know possible to a positive outcome to anything that you're going through. So, yeah.
And shout out to TJ, who's been one of my clients for almost a year now.
See that? Cool beans. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Coach.
My pleasure.
Again, thanks so much for being here and for giving us that life moment.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Thank you. All right, guys.
Yep. That video didn't disappear.
I was about to say, y'all didn't have to bring me back with that video.
It didn't disappear. But that's your effort and your focus.
I was focused.
Clock it.
I was very, very focused.
Message.
So, yes, I was focused. Yes.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you. I feel like I've been gone the whole episode. I've missed y'all.
It's nice to see some new faces, though.
No,
it's
sure.
all right. It's all right.
My boy Champ was talking about.
Okay.
All right.
That boy was on Ready, Aim, Fire.
You couldn't even be bad cop this episode.
I was like, yeah, let me step back away from the mic and let him talk.
Yeah, you couldn't even be bad cop.
Hey man, but I like it because like he can say stuff. I it's stuff that I won't say. Certain things I won't say, but
you walk that line, brother.
I walk it closely, but like
tiptoes it every time.
But he really stressed, and expressed his true feelings on what he's seen. And what I like about it is he's a fresh face of the league. Like this is his first year. So he's really given a good analytical view of what's going on.
Absolutely.
So I love it. I love it. And he stirs up some mess. I love it.
For sure. It makes the league fun, man.
Yep.
That's what people watching for, man.
Yes,
That's what we
sir.
want. All right, Lisa, where we at?
All right, my favorite part of the night. Who you got?
Who you got? All right, where we at with it? Let's do
All
it.
right, first we got Titans versus Blazers.
So Tyler asking for the belt. The chat whipped it. Tyler like, I need that belt. I'm not sure. I'm gonna choose first. God, man, both teams are mad.
I know that's what I was about to say. I was like, I wanted to go initially. I was gonna say Titans. You know what? I'm gonna just go for it. DJ. I know I'm gonna hear it from DJ later, but whatever. I'm gonna go Titans. Titans are mad, and I think they have enough firepower to match up with the Blazers as well.
It's a flip of a coin.
It can go either. It really can.
It's a flip of a coin, but I'm a still go with Blazers, especially with Sean being back. He's a freakish athlete, man. He just Sean. It's something different. Like even though the Panthers won and all of that stuff, dude, it was times where Sean just blew past some people. I was just like how, just like how. It was crazy, man. Like, I mean, he makes a huge difference on that team. So,
yeah, for sure.
So I think I have to side with the Blazers on this one.
All right, so we got one Blazers, we got one Titans. Alicia, what you gonna do? What you gonna do on the couch? Which way we going?
I'm gonna go Titans.
You gonna go Titans? All right. Well, I guess we're gonna see if we was right. Where we at next?
All right, we got Go Red versus Panthers.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say Panthers. I think Darius wants to say Panthers too.
Yeah, okay.
Because he knows, but he can't. He can't say it, but he knows. I mean, I'm just being real, y'all.
Don't even try that. I want to say Panthers. Why would I want to say Panthers?
Because when you go in the car, you gonna be like, "Yeah, the Panthers probably go." But on camera,
how long have you known me? How long have you known me?
I know you for, I think, since you was like 15 or 16 years old.
When have you ever seen me concede?
I mean,
I used to play for you.
I understand.
And we used to go against the team that everybody used to be afraid of.
Absolutely.
How many times have you ever seen me concede?
I mean, you're not going to concede. That's not what you're supposed to do. But in the back of your mind.
No, because that's the point. That's why you know I ain't going to concede. Because you know how my mind works. When have you ever seen me concede? You know my personality. Forget the Red Hawks. Forget all of that. You know my personality.
So we're gonna need a 50-point game from Darius.
Look, whatever you think on your side, that's fine. But you know better. I expect that from somebody that don't know me that well. You know better.
Hey man, I'm just throwing some trash. I'm talking some trash,
and trash it is.
I mean, I'm trying to motivate you.
Indeed, trash it is.
I'm trying to motivate you. I'm trying to tap your head.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
You call it.
I'm trying to tap your head.
Whatever you want. I was not about to sit over here. The back of my mind, I want to say Panthers.
I'm trying to tell you, man. You gotta
red.
You gotta stick
red
on
and Champ sitting in the studio still, and I'm still saying red.
You got a Panther stick on the back of your car.
Red.
I'm messing with you, man. I gotta make it fun. You know you my dog, man. You know I love you, man.
Stay on your side of the fence. Don't come back over here.
Hey man,
Stay where you was at.
I need y'all to win though.
I got a Panther stick on the back of my car.
Right, man, I need Jermaine to do something too. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that ain't what we talking about, man.
We talk about y'all winning, right?
Yeah, but we not
what
talking
Jermaine
about Jermaine
gonna do?
Man, Jermaine's gonna show up, bro.
Mr. 8. How many? What's his most points this season? What's the most points?
That's not what we talking about. Who you
got,
Alicia?
Don't try to skip over that.
Kind of already know. I can't go against the Panthers right now. I'm sorry.
We know you got one person in the corner. Go Red. And she don't even know y'all gonna win. She don't even.
Wow.
Hey man, hopefully this motivates y'all, man. Especially Jermaine. He scored about 4 games or something like that. Somewhere in there. About 4 games.
Listen, I ain't going to look. Y'all go ahead, have a field day. I'm not finna trash my boys.
Right,
Come on, y'all go ahead, have a field day.
It is what it is.
All right, next we got Wolverines versus Bulldogs.
Oh, Tyler said he think you got the Panthers too. But anyway, what did you say? Who was the team?
Again, I expect that from others. You know better to even say that.
I do. Theirs is an all win guy. You know?
It ain't even an all win. I'm all dog, bro. Like you gotta kill me. I ain't laying down for nobody.
I understand.
Kill me.
I just need you to drop 50 because Jermaine ain't gonna help. But anyway, what's the
all right, come on, bro.
What's the next? I'm just saying. I'm trying to motivate him. Hey, look, I'm trying to motivate Jermaine too. I'm just saying, like, can he give me something, man? Can he give me something?
Man. That's what we talking about.
I'm just trying to motivate, bro. The truth is the truth, man.
Wolves, Bulldogs. Okay. What we talking about? All right. I'm going Wolves.
Yeah, I got Wolves.
Y'all know what I'm going with. But hey, Wolves, if you listening, this ain't a team to play with.
Nah.
They're motivated and they need to beat us in order to make it to the playoffs and to stay alive. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't bring it, you know they trying to come for you. So take this game seriously. Do what we got to do. Handle business. I promise y'all. I'm telling you, they're coming for you. So you know we got to do what we got to do.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm interested to see this game though. Because I'm really interested to see what they're going to do. They got to guard that two-headed monster and Rashad. Because guards, they match up great. But you got to deal with Shad and Josh. And Innocent is the tallest person on their team.
I will say Innocent gonna be some barbecue chicken. I'm just gonna be honest with you on that, bro. Like
Scott getting sleep. He getting to that point where he just starts saying.
No, I'm just saying, like, come on, bro.
What, against Rashad?
You know, y'all traded him for a reason. But anyway,
see what I mean?
What's the next game?
See what I mean?
We got Warriors versus Savages.
I'm gonna go Warriors.
Same.
The boys rolling right now. And they didn't even have Omar last week. I'm sure
they didn't.
I'm sure they're gonna have him back this week.
You know, it's the puzzle pieces that are put together versus the puzzle that's broken. I mean, and Champ laid it all out why it's broken. And Savage's players need to figure it out. Don, hey, it was a shot at you this whole show. I didn't make the shot. It's called by somebody, but y'all need to get it together. I'm just saying. So right now, y'all a broken puzzle piece. And I need y'all to come with it. Otherwise, that's why everybody on these chairs is gonna pick the Warriors. Period. Hands down. Anybody else?
Nah, I mean
they got Warriors tags on the back of their cars too. I'm just saying.
Let's hurry up, man.
All right,
so we can get this guy in the bed because this dude tired, bro. He's sleeping. He delirious right now.
I'm not delirious. They got
dude talking about stickers on the back of cars and
they got shirts and everything, bro. All the paraphernalia. All Warriors.
The Warriors finger.
Bro. All right. And last game of the night would be Chargers versus Black Ice.
Chargers. Gotta go Chargers.
Yeah.
Gotta go Chargers. I mean, now here's the interesting thing. Will Tate be there? Because Chargers look like a totally different team without Tate sometimes. Matter of fact, the two games that they played without Tate, they look like a totally different team.
I still, with Tate not being there, I still think
now we talking about Black Ice. That snuck one on the Titans. Another top team in the league.
I think they got the Titans because the Titans were asleep and the enemy just came into the camp while they were asleep. You know, I think the Titans were supposed to take that.
Okay.
You know, but now the Chargers are in a precarious position as well. So they need to win as well to stay in that playoff race.
Yeah, they are.
So I don't think at this point the Chargers are going to lay down and let a team that they won one game, right? I don't think they're going to let them do that.
I'm pretty sure Tate going to be there too. So either way, I mean, and I also wanted to point this out too. And I shouted out Malik too because he's been putting in a lot of offline work. just on his conditioning, getting in shape. I don't know if y'all have noticed, he done dropped a lot of weight. He's a lot quicker. And y'all know what we used to talking about when we talk about Malik, that he's going to bully the other point guards. You know, he typically, he manhandles the other point guards. Now he's going by people. Like
he is.
I mean, you saw the move on top 10 that he hit on Steve.
Oh, dude, that was
like, I don't know. I just like to credit players that work offline, because you got some players in this league that do not work on their game, and they wonder why they don't get the minutes they want, or they wonder why, things ain't happening in the league the way they wanted to. And it's like, they're not working offline. They're not actively trying to get better or make themselves better or get more in shape or, become a better shooter, become a better, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So whenever I see a player that's really, doing that and making it a point to do that, I definitely try to, shout him out. So shout out Malik. We see the work, bro, and it's definitely showing for sure. So
just a testament, the work happens outside of Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. And a testament that Jermaine needs to go see him too, so he can get his game. But I'm saying all this, so I want to see a breakout game from Jermaine, bro. Like straight up, like I'm talking junk because I want to see something from you, because I've heard you say with your mouth that you that guy, that you're the dude. I'm being real. I've heard you say it. I want to see the dude. I ain't seen him. I've seen 4 points, 6 points. I've seen 50 missed layups. I've seen 28 missed jump shots. Like, I want to see it, bro. Like, if it's in you, hopefully what I'm saying is going to bring it out of you. That's all I'm saying. As Darius said, yeah, I'm talking trash, but it's to really bring something out of you. I want to see a dog. Can I see it? Show it to me. That's all I'm saying, dude. All love, though. Hey, nothing against you as a person. I'm just saying I want to see that basketball player that you said you are. That's it.
And on that note,
right, I believe that is it.
See y'all on Sunday.
Black Lightning, we love you too.
See y'all Sunday.
Peace.